Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Delta Rules. In today's video, we got more unusual options activity. Now, guys, remember the information presented by Delta Rules and myself is for educational purposes only. Trading stocks and options involve risks that are not suitable for all investors. Please make sure to always do your own due diligence. Now, guys, if you ended up on this video and you don't know anything about options trading or about how options work, I do have 3 courses down below that will teach you about options from top to bottom, as well as a video showing you how to set up a scanner on Thinkorswim for unusual options activity. Having said that, the first stock or actual index that we're going to be going into today is going to be SOXS. And this is actually an inverse of an index that tracks semiconductor companies. So if the semiconductor companies go up, this index goes down. If they go down, this index goes up. So pretty much, I've seen a lot of call buying on this index, pretty much letting me know that semiconductor companies will be going down, at least in the short term, from what I can see here. Now, if you guys take a look at the chart, you guys could tell that this has gone through a lot of splits before. So that's the reason why you guys see that all the way up there at some point in time. Now, if we actually take a look, let's actually take a look at the 6 month. We could see that this hasn't gone up much because of the nature of the actual index. However, coming down here to the actual time in sales, we can see that 74% of the 163 or 64,000 calls that was purchased today were purchased at the ask price. Now, coming down here, we could actually see that there's quite a bit of call buying, heavy call buying for the short term. It looks like, May and June on here. So this is definitely something I'm looking at. Coming down here to the May, we could actually see quite a bit of volume on there, as well as on the June ones. If we actually take a look at down on the Junes, we can see that there's quite a bit of volume on the 16 calls as well. So this is definitely something I'm looking at. This is definitely something I'm going to be looking at for the short term. So this is just something I'm liking for the short term. The second stock that I'm going to bring up today, it's going to be IGT. Let me actually pull this up here. And IGT, they are in Intel Game Tech PLC. So IGT is in the business of electronic gaming equipment, software, and network systems. Regardless of the situation, make sure that you guys always do your own due diligence. And if you know anything about this company that may give me a little insight as far as this goes, just comment down below. I would really appreciate that. But coming down here to the actual option time and sales, let's actually take a look at the chart. The chart, it looks like it moved a lot today. And when I say a lot for this stock doesn't usually move much. But there is quite a bit of activity on the actual option chain. If we come down here, we could actually see that these calls were purchased here 18th of June. We could tell that these are at the 20 calls, and we could see quite a bit of more purchasing on here. We could see that someone actually did mitigate their risk by selling the short dated 18 calls, but as far as this goes, I'm seeing a lot of call buying on here. This stock doesn't usually trade that many options, so this is definitely something I'm looking at. However, it ran up. So this is definitely just something to look at, and make sure that when you do get in, make sure that you don't get in at a very high premium. Try to see if it could actually come down a little bit, which is actually what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to wait for it to calm down a little bit. It does look like it broke that resistance at some point in time, and then it came back down. So this is definitely something I'm looking at. This is the second one that I have for you guys, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I had for you guys. I really appreciate everybody that has been liking, subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. I really love you guys. Stay safe out there.